My name is Gary Brado, and I'm a documentary filmmaker and an entrepreneur. The economy is in less than perfect shape, and when the jobs go away, there's nothing left to do but get up and get creative. And there are people all over America doing just that. It's estimated that up to 85% of new businesses fail. So I'm going coast to coast to hear the personal stories of the people who beat the odds and started a successful business from the ground up. This is Startup.
The entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well. In Walsh College's business launch entrepreneurial community, consultants provide advice to aspiring business starters. More information available online.
The Chevrolet Volt, an everyday electric car with gas for longer trips. The nature of things to come. Chevrolet, find new roads.
American Express is proud to support startup and the millions of small businesses that put in the hard work to be open for business in neighborhoods across the country.
I'm on West Florida Street in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and we're going to go in and talk to Tim Dixon, creator of the Iron Horse Hotel. Now, Tim is a true visionary with a fearless approach to business. We're going to go in and talk to Tim and find out how he was able to turn iron into gold. A boutique hotel is an establishment with a unique and intimate setting and full-service accommodations. They began appearing in the 1980s in major cities like London, New York, and San Francisco. Tim Dixon, an accomplished contractor, applied his knowledge to create a one-of-a-kind atmosphere with a dual purpose. His hotel is a highly sought-after destination for everyone from business travelers to seasoned bikers.
Hi, my name's Tim Dixon, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm the owner of the Iron Horse Hotel.
There's a level of artistry that is so present here, and in the yard outside, and with Harley Davidson, the authenticity, the craftsmanship, and Tim has brought all that through here. And so for artists, and we know that Summerfest and all of these folks, it just creates, I think, such a great reputation for Milwaukee, the people that come here and have that kind of experience. And to see Milwaukee through the eyes of Iron Horse is exactly the way you want to do it.
I want to know about you as a person. Tell me your story.
After college, I tried the corporate world.
Okay.
And got fired, I don't know, 3 or 4 times in 6 months. My last job, corporate job, was selling radio time advertisement.
Okay.
And on the way out, after they fired me, the GM's assistant said, "Weren't you a carpenter?" And I said, "I was." She said, "My husband's got a cool carpentry business. Why don't you work for him until you find another job?" And what he did was renovate old buildings.
Awesome.
And started falling in love with these buildings and started to figure out that I could do this.
Tell me about the first one, because it's not easy for everybody to just, and then I bought a building, and then the yada.
Okay, so, all right, the first building was, I was a carpenter working for my old employer.
Okay.
And right across the street was an abandoned duplex, and I called the number, and the bank said it's for sale for X amount, and I tried to buy it, and they wouldn't work with me. So I went to the historic preservation, because it was an old historic building, and got up and talked about Cream City brick, and it's an icon to Milwaukee, and you can't tear down this historic building. They blocked it, and I spent every week and every night renovating this with my own hands. Refinanced it as my own home, and took that money, bought the next one.
So you started with nothing?
Zero.
Practically?
Zero. About 10, 12 years ago, I had an idea of doing a hotel.
Okay.
Another historic building, downtown Milwaukee, don't understand hotels at all. Hired a consultant, spent between everything about 50 grand.
Okay.
Went to the closing, had the consultant come in with the new numbers, because we gotta look at new numbers right before we close on the deal. And he said, "It won't work."
Oh no.
And I had to make a decision. I mean, I spent every dime I had. 50 grand was every penny I had. And I made a business decision to walk away.
You paid 50 grand for a lesson, essentially.
Absolutely. It's just an expensive college education.
What was this before?
This was originally the Burger Bedding and Furniture Factory in 1907.
Okay.
And when I bought it, it was document storage. It's just a warehouse. When we started the process, we used the era, 1907, when this building was built, and ran with that. And that's why you see the open filament bulbs and so forth.
Sure.
And it was kind of easy because, one, we're using parts from the building to rebuild it.
Yep.
Two, we kind of designed the custom to that era. And then three, we ran around 4 counties and bought a lot of industrial knickknacks and furniture and so forth, and kind of slammed it together with this whole iron horse, train, motorcycle, industrial, masculine thing.
Explain to people that don't know what
Well, the original iron horse was the train. You know, if you look in the back of this building, train tracks are right back there. Right. So the iron horse started as train, but the modern day iron horse is the motorcycle. So the trains that come by, chug, 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 just nice and slow. No one complains about it, everyone loves it. They're very iconic.
It's part of the ambience, right?
It's cool. I jump out of my truck.
Yep.
And for the first time, I'd already owned it for about probably a year. I look up and look at those capitals. A horse head in the shape of an I and an H.
It does.
Iron horse.
So the logo was already on the building.
Yeah, we didn't even know.
How much does online technology, the advent and necessity of social media, your website, how much of that has played into your business?
100%.
100%.
Hotels couldn't get, independent hotels could not get it done because the big brands had these massive reservation systems.
Yeah.
So when you went to
Book
like
online, pay online,
right,
whatever.
So once social media became and the website and so forth, we went, well, you know, it even the playing field. 72% of all our reservations come from our website.
According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the oldest hotel still in operation is the Hoshi Ryokan in Japan, which opened in 718 AD. When you opened the doors to this place, wasn't a good time in financial history for America, right?
Worst time ever since the Great Depression. Went to open the doors September 16th, 2008.
Wow.
You go open the newspaper.
Yep.
Open the newspaper. Headlines: Lehman Brothers collapsed. Begged with the bankers. Investors walked away. Short on money with their contractors. Called everybody. Communicated everybody. Talked about it. Basically got a buy-in from the contractors to the banks to our employees. Literally, we like to say, we had no working capital. We had no marketing budget. Literally, I'd sell a beer, take the profits, go buy a six-pack. I mean, that's how bad it was.
Wow.
But what happened was the team got behind me and we solidified this culture. And this is really a family business. We just happen to have 125 members. And we love each other, we respect each other, and we have fun together. It's amazing. It's not me who did this hotel. I got the box fitted. It's the team that's here that really brought it together. Find that passion. If you find that passion, then it's not a job anymore. I work 24 hours a 7, and it's not really work. I live this life.
Tim Dixon stripped down an old factory to find the perfect combination of function and design. Maybe that's a metaphor for how we should live our lives. To strip everything down to find the true art and beauty that lies underneath. For more information, log on to our website and click the link for Iron Horse. What do you call organic food? What did they call organic food in 1950?
No idea.
Food.
Exactly. Exactly.
American Express is proud to support startup and the millions of small businesses that put in the hard work to be open for business in neighborhoods across the country.
The Chevrolet Volt, an everyday electric car with gas for longer trips. The nature of things to come. Chevrolet, find new roads.
The entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well. In Walsh College's business launch entrepreneurial community, consultants provide advice to aspiring business starters. More information available online.